Yo, what's good? What's good? What's good? Coming at you from California. So, most of us by now know that we have a huge governor's race right now. And it's not looking good for your boy, Becerra. Now, he's supposedly up in the top as far as the Democrats are just way up there. I honestly don't understand how this guy just it seemed like this guy just came out of nowhere. But I've heard he's been around for a while. Um, but he just shot way up on just way up there, man. And come to find out, this guy is neck deep in corruption. So California, what we don't need is a governor like Gavin Newsom. We don't need a Gavin Newsom 2.0. So um, think about that if you're thinking about voting for this guy. I mean, all I say is just do your research. Um, yeah, do your research, man, because it doesn't look good for this guy right here. It just does not look good. And he says some pretty way out crazy stuff about the children, missing children. 300K missing children is a talking point. No, sir, that's not a talking point. That actually did happen. I mean, you talking about the level of disrespect by just that one comment alone should persuade most people with common sense to say, okay, all right, you know what? I don't think I'm gonna vote for this dude if he's gonna disrespect missing kids like that. And God knows what happened. I'm sure some of those kids are probably dead or deceased. But for him to make a comment like that should run almost anybody away from voting for this guy. But this guy is Becerra is another corrupt politician like Gavin Newsom, and um, this is the last thing California needs. Um, we need a 180, man. We don't need the continuation of Gavin Newsom's mess. So let's jump into the article and let me know what you guys think. You guys hit the like button, subscribe to the channel, share the content, comment in the comment section, and let me know what you think. So let's get into the article, shall we?
The federal indictment identifies Becerra only as public official 1, the owner of the account from.
Wait up. Let's get to the. Let's see if we can get to. Okay. All right. This is what I want.
KCR Williamson's court appearances have been delayed by a significant health issue.
Okay, I'm trying to find the beginning. This is not the beginning of the article. Y'all bear with me, man. Please bear with me.
Check box with check. Co. Learn more. Paid for by Parents and Kids Safe
Okay.
No Coalition.
Let's get past
The San Francisco Standard. Subscribe. Politics. The corruption scandal that could sink Xavier Becerra, explained. The gubernatorial front-runner hasn't been directly implicated in a fraud case involving a former aide, but that hasn't stopped rival candidates out for blood. The final gubernatorial debate before California's June 2 primary is set for Thursday night in San Francisco, and the federal corruption case that's been hovering over the race is almost certain to take center stage. The scandal has ensnared former top aides to both Xavier Becerra and Governor Gavin Newsom. The aides allegedly siphoned campaign funds for personal use, alongside other instances of fraud. With the case likely to be a major line of attack on Becerra, the race's new front-runner, here's what you need to know. So, what's all this about? In November 2025, federal prosecutors indicted Dana Williamson, a Sacramento power player who served as Newsom's chief of staff from 2022 to 2024 on 23 counts of fraud and related charges. The indictment alleges that Williamson and co-conspirators took about $225,000 from a dormant campaign account belonging to Xavier Becerra between April 2022 and September 2024, when
So yeah, this guy, man. Woo. Man. So California, do you guys want this dude right here as your governor? And I'm not the type of person to tell somebody who they should vote for. That's, to me, that's not what I like to do. But all I'm saying is, man, do research on these people, because clearly this guy is extremely corrupt. Xavier Becerra, however you pronounce his name, the guy is extremely corrupt. It'd just be like another Gavin Newsom in office if he becomes governor, and you will see a mass exodus like never before. You think the mass exodus was bad when Gavin Newsom was in office? Wait. If this is a big if this guy does become governor, you will see an even bigger mass exodus about in California. Yeah, this dude is extremely corrupt. It's the last thing California needs. Cali needs to do a 180, completely different, even if that means doing something that you wouldn't normally do, which means voting completely opposite of what you would normally vote for, which is red instead of blue. Then in order to change things around, then that just may be what you have to do. But my God, man, this guy is like, I think this guy would be probably worse than Gavin Newsom, man, if you ask me. Because I'm still tripping off the comment he made about the 300K children missing, about that being the talking point. I mean, I'm still tripping on that. That I'm just speaking on me. Speaking that statement right there alone will persuade me not to vote for him. You know, that was a crazy statement. Then, the man does interviews and he doesn't even want to answer questions. I'm like, why are you doing an interview if you're not trying to answer any of the questions? It's like, these people are crazy, man. Crazy. And, that's something that California doesn't need. Last thing California needs is another far leftist, man, Democrat. No, it'll just continue. It'll just be a continued mess out here. But anyway, let's continue.
Becerra served as President Joe Biden's Secretary of Health and Human
Okay, so he's
Services.
part of the Joe Biden
Prosecutors allege the
administration.
money was funneled through consulting invoices for work that was not performed, with payments directed to the wife of Sean McCluskey, who was Becerra's chief of staff in his cabinet role. They also say Williamson filed years of fraudulent tax returns, claiming deductions for handbags, jewelry, a luxury resort stay,
Ooh,
and
man, they was
private
living
jet
it up, boy,
mileage.
off your tax dollars.
McCluskey has
More
pleaded
than likely.
guilty to conspiracy to commit fraud and is cooperating with prosecutors as part of a plea agreement. Lobbyist Greg Campbell has also pleaded guilty. According to McCluskey's plea agreement, the scheme began after he took the chief of staff job under Becerra, which resulted in a major pay cut. Wait, isn't Williamson due in court? Yes. In timing that is entirely coincidental but will not go unnoticed by Becerra's rivals. Williamson had a federal court hearing scheduled for Thursday in Sacramento the same day as the final debate. Williamson pleaded guilty Thursday to conspiracy to commit bank fraud and wire fraud. The court appearance is bound to invite increased scrutiny from the other candidates. Williamson's court appearances have been delayed by a significant health issue. A liver transplant in early 2026 postponed several hearings. 3KCRAO13TT. Matsu Zhao. Subscribe. What do the feds say Becerra knew? The federal indictment identifies Becerra only as Public Official 1, the owner of the account from which the money was allegedly taken, rather than a participant in the scheme. Following the indictment's release, Becerra confirmed that he was Public Official 1 and said the news was a gut punch, adding that he has voluntarily cooperated with the Justice Department's investigation from the beginning. More about CA Governor. Tech titans built Mahan's bid for governor. Here's his plan to regulate their companies.
Okay, that's some filler junk that AI is reading off, but clearly this guy is corrupt, man. Clearly this guy is extremely corrupt. And I don't know. I mean, you actually do have some people that say they're gonna vote for this guy. It's like, wow, really, really. A lot of other states laugh at California's voters. It's like you keep voting the same way and expecting a different outcome. That's what a lot of these people in other states say, and they just constantly just laugh at California voters. So it's like, I mean, think about it, man. Common sense would say that this guy shouldn't be governor of California. That's what common sense would say. Because you hear it right here, you hear the guy is neck deep in corruption, man. And you think he's gonna clean up the homelessness? More than likely not. You think he's gonna lower taxes? No. If anything, he's gonna increase taxes. Think the homelessness will get better? More than likely not. If anything, it'll get worse. So these are things to think about, man. Um, you think grocery prices will go down? No. If anything, it'll get higher. Think gas prices are gonna go down? Nope. I can guarantee you that it won't. If anything, it'll be higher. Everything will remain the same when this guy gets in office, or probably even worse, man. And this is an example of it right here in this article. So, but hey, a lot of Californians are waking up, man. So, you know, that's a good thing. Better late than never. Wish it would have happened sooner.
Punches thrown. No knockout. 5 takeaways from the final gubernatorial debate.
Okay, that's just some extra junk.
CWCNCNCW, the men
Gotta love AI.
California governor.
It has its good and it has its dangers and its evil. You know. So yeah, I guess that's the end of the article. But yeah. Now they're worried about Democrats possibly being shut out of the whole race. So you got comments of Gavin Newsom talking about breaking the glass ceiling, whatever that means. I'm like, dude, do you ever do anything without cheating or trying to rig something? But this is what we have to deal with out here on the West Coast in California. You know, it's all about cheating. It's all about screwing the small people over. Clearly, when he said that, it's like, okay, we don't give a damn about what the people want. You know, the hell with what they want. They votes and what they want don't mean anything. So we gonna do what we have to do to basically rig it and cheat it. That's basically what Gavin Newsom is saying. Maybe not in those exact words, but pretty interesting, man. It's just a lot going on. You got this damn war going on that's destroying the economy, and this is the reason why I don't go off of the whole two-party system thing, man. Because really, it's just two wings on one bird. I mean, you got the Republicans pushing this damn war, involved in this war, and it's killing the economy, man. It's just destroying the economy. Then you have the craziness going on out here on the West Coast with the Democrats. So I've never been, oh, I'm a pro-Democrat or I'm a pro-Republican. None of that matters. I'm just pro-common sense, man. You know, that's all. So let me know what you guys think. Pretty interesting, man. This guy is definitely corrupt, definitely doesn't need to be governor of California. So if you disagree with me, let me know in the comment section. If you agree, also let me know. So peace and love, and I will see you on the next one.